Hello you guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. If you are returning, thanks for clicking on another video. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Erin and I like to do makeup, movie, and book videos here on my channel, talking about movies I'm liking or first time watches to movies, doing makeup videos, reviews for makeups, ranking makeup, all kind of makeup videos, as well as book videos, and talking about my favorite books and authors. Or what I'm currently reading. So if you're interested in any of those topics, then definitely just stick around. But today we're going to be getting into another palette, and this time we're getting into Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath is probably one of my favorite brands. Probably my #1 brand, because I just really enjoy everything that I've tried from the brand. I really love her eyeshadows. They're probably one of my favorite formulas, especially her special shades. And this is her holiday palette. So this is a bigger one. She had a similar style last year, although this one I believe is a little bit bigger, and inside we have quite a few shades, I believe 18 in total, and it is a similar style with her last holiday palette, with the string holding it and all of that stuff, and it being this kind of cardboard packaging instead of her usual like plastic packaging she does with her mothership palettes. So I'm very excited about this. The palette came out, this palette released first, but she does have other things in the collection, which just released, I think, either yesterday or today. I'm not remember. I think it was yesterday, or earlier today. So anyways, I'm excited about this. If you're interested in see how I'm going to be playing with this palette, I'm going to do 2 looks right now, and then probably a 3rd look tomorrow. And I'm going to do 1 look per eye right now. I'm super excited about this, just trying out the formula, getting into it. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the video. If you like videos like this, definitely give this a thumbs up. And if you're, interested to see more content, definitely subscribe to the channel. So, all right, let's get into the video. Guys, we have 18 shades within the palette, and this retails for $78 for this palette. So definitely cheaper than her mothership palettes, which retail for $125, but still a pricey. But you are getting a lot of shades in here. You're not getting any of the special shades, but I think Pat McGrath's formula in general is just really, really good, and definitely I feel like these are worth the price. I really enjoyed the holiday palette from last year, and I do own it. I'm too lazy to pull it out right now because it's like over here under stuff, but I will probably pull it out tomorrow when I film the 3rd look. But anyways, it is similar to that one, and this one has a 12-month lifespan. Like I said, it's in the cardboard packaging, and we have a mixture of like some neutral shades, but also some really fun pops of color. I think it does kind of match for holiday, although I will say I think this kind of color story could go for different times of the year as well. So let's go ahead and just pop into a couple of demo looks just to play. I just want to try this palette out right now. So I'm just going to dip into 2 different eye looks today and see what we can get from here. So as far as matte choices, we don't really have a lot of mattes in here, which is fine with me because I love a shimmer, and quite frankly, those are my favorite shades to play with, are shimmer shades. But we do have 4 mattes, and they're all kind of like brown or pinky tones. So if you are using mattes, of course, in your look, which majority of people do use a matte, including myself, in their makeup looks, you're going to have something either pinky or brown or neutral. So, or you can do an all shimmer look. That works as well. I love doing all shimmer looks as well. I'm going to hop into this shade right here though, and let me see, how would I read this? Is it like just on the back? Sunrise Umber. I'm hoping that is the right shade. Or maybe that is, this is the shade. I don't know how to read. I hate when they have the names on the back of the palettes. I mean, it's not a big deal. And I cannot get this plastic thing off of the mirror. I'm trying to, so I can use the mirror. Because it is, like, you can set the palette up and kind of just have the mirror there, which I like. But it doesn't bend back that far, though. So honestly, Alright, so I'm going to hop into that brown shade first on this eye and put that into the crease. Okay, next I'm going to take a tiny bit of this shade here. This palette is so huge, but I love it. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of that shade and just kind of put that on the edge of the brown shade. These shades are very pigmented. Next, I think I'm going to put down some of this darker brown shade here, and I think that shade is called, oh gosh, I do not know. What makes more sense? Saturn Sunset or Nocturne? Those are the two options. It's one of those. I think maybe Nocturne makes more sense. And I'm just going to pick that up on a bit of a flatter brush. Next, going into this shade, which I believe is called Noir Moon, which that absolutely fits for that. I'm going to pick it up on that same brush and I'm going to spray it. Alright, next I'm going to go into this beautiful shade right there and I'm going to put that into the inner part. And I'm again going to spray it. For the lower lash line, I really love the two shimmers, so I'm just going to go in with those two, and again I'm going to continue to spray them just to not, you know, have any fallout since I did my face first this time. Back with the first look. I added some mascara. I think it looks really pretty. Those shimmers are stunning. Like, there's nothing else I can say but just stunning. Mattes are pretty too, but those shimmers. Alright, let's get to the second look. I want to start off with this pinky shade, which is called Electric. I feel like I've heard that name before. I think some of these shades are repeats. I will have to do a little bit better research, but lots of people have put up videos about this palette, and I'm sure, whoa, that is pigmented. Sure, someone has said it already, but I'm pretty sure a couple of these are repeat shades, so I might own quite a few of these shades. Wow, that was so easy. That's insane. Like, that is so pretty and pigmented and was easy to blend. Ignore this right here. I don't know what's going on right there. Eyes a little dry there, something a little funky going on there. Okay, so next we're going to come into this deeper pinky shade called, is that correct? Saturn Sunset. Saturn Sunset. So that's the other pinky matte. I'm going to just place that kind of on the outer part here. Hopefully it's a bit darker than the first shade. Yeah, there is not sticking to my skin right there, and that is probably because I had on eyeshadow earlier and I just wiped it off right before this video, and so it is not, the mattes are not sticking right there. That looks, can you guys see? That looks pretty bad, but I don't think that's the fault of the eyeshadow. That is an eye issue, skin issue. Alright, so there's my mattes laid down. Let's get into some shimmers. First pop into this shade right here. It's so pretty. It is called, oh lordy, Heavenly Body. Fitting name for that shade. And then after that I'm gonna hop into Lunar Haze, which is this kind of lilac-y shimmer that's in the same little section. So first Heavenly Body, and I'm gonna pick this one up on my finger. Let's see what the finger application. Lower lash line, we're going to keep it precise. We're going to hop back into that first pink matte shade and just next let's go into the bit deeper matte shade called Saturn Sunset and put that on the outer part. clean this brush off, and then I'm gonna go into, what shimmer do we want to pop on? I feel like there's a lot of good, maybe let's try that one right there, which is called Rose Venus. Of course, we had to have something called Rose. Hopefully this will match with the look overall. And I'm gonna spray that shade, pop that into the inner corner. Oh yeah, that's a dazzling shade. Okay, so I'm gonna pop some mascara on and come back with the second look. All right, you guys, back with the second look. I really love the pink. Of course, I love a pink eyeshadow look. I look crazy right now with the two eyes. I usually don't do two-tone eyeshadow looks because usually I wear my looks all day, but it's nighttime right now. I'm not going anywhere. I also popped a little gloss on the lip just so it can be, you know, kind of finished. But I'm super excited about this. Can't wait to get to the third look tomorrow. If I don't come back with a third look in this video, then you'll know I didn't do it. But there will be a third look coming probably in the next few seconds. But yeah, I really do like it. It looks cute. I like the shadows. They blended well. The only issue I had was on this outer part, but like I said, that's because I just kind of wiped my eyeshadow off from earlier to do this video because I really just wanted to play with this palette, and you know, I don't have a lot of time with teaching, with everything going on. I have a lot of stuff going on right now, so I have to find the time to film, and I really want to do a lot of stuff for October, but I'm so busy. Like, it's frustrating, but it's good as well too. It's good to be busy sometimes. But yeah, so I really loved both looks. I think the first look is very much more sultry, and you know, that pop of like greenish blue, that dark color. We got a little bit more smoky here, and this one's a bit more soft, a bit more girly, a bit more, you know, flirty feeling. Really love both looks, and I think you can get different looks with this palette because of the color story. So thank you guys. So let me go ahead and hop into the third look, which will be tomorrow for me, but just a few seconds. All right, you guys, we're back here for the second look. It's the next day. I've already got my face done again, just like the video yesterday. I usually don't do my face first, but I'm just feeling it today. I'm going to get this stuff done quickly. So yeah. So we're coming back in to the beautiful Celestial Odyssey palette. Look at this. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I've already primed my eyes with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. I believe I used the Alter Ego one yesterday, so I've been doing this where I'm using two different primers just to see how it lays down and everything. Today, I did a pink look. I did a kind of greeny blue look. Or I did more of a blue look. I think I want to hop into this green color right here. It's so pretty. So let's get into that. Hopping right in. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is this brown shade. I believe it is called Sunrise Amber, I think. I'm going to take that brown shade, and I'm going to pick it up on this Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and I'm going to place that right into the crease. Next, I'm going to go into the deeper brown shade Nocturne. Yeah. And I'm going to just put that on the same brush, and I'm going to put that onto the outer take the Artistry wand from Pat McGrath, which I did not use yesterday, but this is something she came out with her last palette. It's supposed to intensify the shimmers, and so similar to how you would use a glitter glue, I recommend doing one eye at a time. I really like this product, but I will say, like I said, do one eye at a time, and also once you pull it up, it does not go back down, and also it does get a bit dirty from the shimmers if you try to layer it, because you can like put the shimmer down on top of it, layer it again, and then put it on again. So it's just something to keep in mind. We're gonna go into this green shade. It is called Citrine Envy. Citrine Envy. And I'm gonna pick it up with my finger. Look at that shade. Taking this shade right here next to that green, which is called Palladium. I'm gonna see how that looks on the inner corner and see if that works. I don't know, but we're gonna try it. And I've been loving this Rephr 23 brush. I think it would be really great for like liner, but I like using it for the inner corner as well. It's very tiny. I'm gonna just tap off just a little bit and let's place it right into the inner part. Oh yeah. I'll blend it up a little bit. That's pretty. Alright you guys, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a little bit of that deeper brown that's on the outer part on this 23 brush, and I'm just going to look it right there on the edge. Then I'm going to take that green shade that it has on the lid. I'm going to put it all in the lower lash line, and I am going to spray the brush. Alright you guys, here I am back with the final look. I think the eye look came out absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at it. Beautiful. I'm impressed. I love it. I think this is the usual good Pat McGrath shimmer quality. The mattes are nice. I'm pretty satisfied. I do wish there were maybe some different matte options, but overall, like I said, I'm mostly in this for the shimmers anyways, so for me this is perfect. I said I was going to pull out my old palette. Let me do that real quick. So here's the old one from last year, and as you can see, the color story on this one is very fun. I actually really like this palette. I think this is a really good palette. Like, honestly, this was a really good palette, and this was also $78. The one we got this year is bigger, like I already guessed. I knew it was going to be a bit bigger if you see it in comparison. And yeah, so the color stories are oh my gosh, I forgot to put my mic back on. Okay, so like I said, the color stories are different. This one is a bit smaller, and I really did love this palette. So the colors in here are really pretty. I don't know if I'll be able to hold these up at the same time because they're kind of huge, and the string on them kind of hard to keep it open. It's not hard to open, it's hard to keep it open. So let's see. Maybe I can do like this type of thing. Okay, so yeah, so you can see very good. They actually would complement each other pretty well. I mean, you have a lot of shades. Again, the same type of mattes though. I don't know, like pinks, mauve, brown tones from Pat McGrath. That's like her go-to matte shade at this point. And she does have other matte colors, but like she's been loving that pinky, mauve, or brown matte for like majority of her palettes. But I really did think that the palette from last year was super fun, so I'm glad I have both of these. Actually, I do not regret it. The other items in this holiday collection have been released on Sephora and on Pat McGrath's site. I don't think the quads are on Sephora though, not when I look. They might be on there now, but anyways, you guys, yes, so I might pick up one of the quads from the collection as well. And then there's some cheek palettes as well, but I already own some of the blushes in those. Alright, you guys, I'm already have filmed my 2 looks at this point, but I just wanted to talk about really quickly Mel Thompson's passing. She was someone that was super influential in the beauty community, and at least for me, she's someone I watched constantly. I found her maybe about almost 2 years ago, and have watched her constantly ever since. I love seeing her opinions on makeup. She seemed like such a sweet and caring person, and I really found her knowledgeable and her videos to be very informative, but also fun and just like very comforting feeling. She just felt like your friend through the screen. I didn't know her personally, but I'm very, very saddened by her news. Like when I first saw it on Instagram, I kept reading the, you know, what do you call it? I kept reading the post. I can't even talk. Over and over again, because I just like, this is unbelievable. Is this for real? Like, it seemed so out of nowhere. And I just, first of all, want to say prayers to her family. That's who I'm thinking about the most, is her, you know, her family, her kids. That's just so hard to lose someone that your mother and someone so close to you. And I know she was so well loved as well here on YouTube by many fans, by other creators. So I'm just really, you know, feeling for everyone that has been affected by that. And it's just really sad in me. It's put a damper. I just find myself going back and watching her videos and reading everybody's posts about her and everybody's experiences and how she touched so many people. And that's what's kind of bringing me comfort at the moment. Obviously, people deal with this type of thing in different ways. So, you know, always be patient with people, because people express their, you know, grief or sadness in different ways. But I just wanted to say that she really influenced me for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure she influenced a lot of people, but she definitely influenced me. And I will really miss, you know, clicking on YouTube and seeing her videos pop up. So always can go back and watch her old ones, of course, and, you know, pay tribute to her in different ways. But yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. So if you have any great, you know, experiences, or you want to leave any, you know, interactions that you have with Mel stories down below in the comment section, definitely feel free to do so. But yeah, I just wanted to say that here in the video.